let's continue with question number 9. A brooch is made with silver wire in the form of a circle with diameter of 35 millimeter. You can already see, right? So what is a brooch? So when you look here this side, you can see this fancy thing here, right? So these are known as your brooch, okay? Most used in weddings and other important functions, right? The wire is also used in making 5 diameters which divide a circle in 10 equal sectors. So what is the first thing they want us to find? The total length of the silver wire required, right? So remember, this is just one big wire, okay? Clear? So this is one part of it, and then I also need to add the 5 diameters. 1 diameter, 2, then 3, then 4, and 5th diameter. Then will I get the total length of wire used? I will get, okay? So you can see here the given the diameter within 35, then radius is 35 by 2, right? Now the first thing that allows us to find a total length of wire, so which is equal to length of the circular wire. So remember, like I said, this is not 2 wire, okay? This is just one wire, but this is thicker than the one that is inside here, the diameter is clear. So length of the circular wire plus length of 5 wires uses diameter. And when you look here, I just have to know the circumference, right? What is the formula? 2 times pi r. Then there are 5 diameters, right? So 5, then diameter, how much are you given? 35. Then what is the formula for circumference of the wire, or the boundary of the wire? 2 times pi r, right? Then 5 into 35, I'll get 175. Pi is 22 by 7. Radius, how much we got here? 35 by 2, right? So let's start dividing. 2 ones are, then 2 11s are, 7 on the 7, 7 5s are 35. Then 20 into 5, when I multiply, I'll get 110, right? Then 110 plus 175, I'll get 285 millimeter. Clear? So that is the total length of the wire. Now what is the next thing? The area of each sector. So when you look, you can already get the idea that this is a sector, right? This is one sector. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. There are 10 sectors, right? They told us of each, okay? That means if I know for one, then they will all be same, right? Because it's divided into 10 equal parts. But we're not going to be using the sector formula. We'll simply be using area of the circle. So we'll try to find one part, right? This part, let's say. So one part out of the total 10 parts into area of the circle. Clear? So 1 by 10 into pi r square. Pi 22 by 7. Radius is 35 by 2. 35 by 2, right? Then 2 ones are, 2 11s are, then 7 on the 7, 7 5s are 35. Then 5 2s are 10, and then we can do what? 5 ones are 5, right? Then I'll have here 11 into 35, then 2 into 2. So 11 and 35, I'll get 385, and then 2 2s are 4. So area of one brooch, area of this one sector is how much? 385 by 4 millimeter square. Alright, question number 10. An umbrella has 8 ribs which are equally spaced. Assuming the umbrella to be a flat circle of radius 45 centimeter. Because see, when you look at the umbrella, it is not circular, right? But they told us to assume it to be a flat circle. Clear? Find the area between the 2 consecutive ribs of the umbrella. So 2 consecutive ribs, right? So this is one rib, and then this is the other rib. So I'm supposed to find this, and remember they told us to assume that this is a circle, which means I have to know the area of the sector. So simple as that, okay? So radius has been given to us 45 centimeters. So area between 2 consecutive ribs, this and this. So if you look here, 2 consecutive ribs, right? This is one rib, this is the other rib. I'm also find this area. So this is a sector, right? But because we're assuming it to be a circle, how many are there? How many parts are there? How many sectors? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. There are 8 sectors, right? Which means they're asking us to just find for one. So like our previous question, I'll just write it area between 2 consecutive ribs, 1 by 8 into area of the circle. Clear? So area of the circle formula is pi r square. Pi is 22 by 7. Radius is 45. Square is the rest, so 45 into 45. Now let's start dividing. Then 2 11s are, and then 2 4s are 8, right? So we can't divide anymore, so we just have to multiply there. 11 into 45 into 45, I'll get 22,275. Then 4 7s are 20, okay? And you can just leave it there because that's how your textbook has been doing it. Clear? So how much is the area? 22275 by 28. That means this region, okay? One rib the area is. Let's do one more. Question number 11. A car has 2 wipers which do not overlap. So wiper means you get the idea, right? These are your wipers. Each wiper has a blade of length 25 centimeter, okay? The length of the wiper is how much? 25 centimeter, and sweeping through an angle of 115 degree, right? Then find a total area cleaned at each sweep of the blade. Right, so when you look here, you will see that this is going to move here like this, same thing with this side, to move that side and this side. So when you look here, it will look something like this, right? So they've given us a length which will obviously become the radius. And can you see that when the wiper moves, it forms a sector, right? It makes a sector, and therefore it's given as the angle also. So areas, simply we just have to find the area of the sector. All right, so radius given, theta given, area swept by the two blades, right? So how do you find? Simply area of the two sector. These two is there because there are two wipers. Clear? So we're doing it together. You can do for one blade and then multiply by 2, but we're doing direct here, right? So what is the area of the sector formula? Pi r squared theta by 360. Pi is 20 by 7, radius will really go to 25 into 25, theta they've given 115. Then let's start dividing again, right? So 2 into 11, then 2 ones are 2 8s are 16, right? Then 0 again, once again, then 5 5s are 25, then 5 3s are 15, 16 7 5 3 are 15, then 16 17 18, 3 again, right? 35 6 are 30. All right, so can we divide more? Yeah, 2 1s are 2, then 2 1s are 2 8s are 16. So we can't go more than that, right? So if we turn 11 into 5 into 25 into 115 divided by 7 into 18, so when you multiply both the numerator and denominator, that is the area, right? The area of the sector you're going to get to be 158125 divided by 126 centimeter square, which is the area of the two total area of the two blades.